Hello everyone, happy Christmas. Today we're talking about a horror movie called The Killing Tree. It's about exactly what you think a horror movie called The Killing Tree is about. A tree that kills people. This movie was written and directed by Rhys Waterfield, who gave us Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, which will forever haunt me. Anyway, let's get into this piece of shit because I want to spend time with my family, please. The movie starts with this woman called Morrigan bringing a Christmas tree into her living room. Back in the day, her and her husband were two famous serial killers, but then on Christmas Eve, the police found her husband and executed him. She is now trying to perform a ritual on this Christmas tree to try and bring him back with the worst acting I've ever seen.
To make Friday go day. To make Friday go day. Arise, arise.
Ethan Slater arises in the form as a Christmas tree. I don't think she meant to bring him back as a Christmas tree, just bring him back. But anyway, he is really annoyed at her that she made him a Christmas tree, so he kills her, and then he is very sorry by doing that and runs away with his little churro arms. I'm sorry, but every time I watch this movie, I can't help but notice the fact that he has churro arms. There's this girl called Faith who is sitting in her room talking to her friend Cindy. Her parents were killed by Ethan Slater and Morrigan last year on Christmas Eve, so this is the 1-year anniversary of their death on Christmas Eve, and she's throwing a party to celebrate it. And her acting is pretty bad, honestly. There were these old people who I guess were friends of her parents, so they're just there for father, to be just there for the kill count, I guess, because they die later on. They're not there for any particular reason. And this is the saddest party I've ever seen. So this girl is annoyed that Faith has all the attention around her. I mean, it is her parents' anniversary, so they would be talking to her. Why are you jealous of attention of that? Her parents were literally murdered. Are you joking me, girl? Anyway, Faith's other friend is a total nutcase and dressed up as a Christmas cracker, and she has something to tell Faith, but she wants to bring her to the tennis fields to tell her. So anyway, these two are really in the mood right now, but the Christmas tree is not. I can't believe I just said that. So he kills this guy, and then this girl tries to hide in a shed, but he also kills her too, because you would literally hide in a glass shed, my girl. Anyway, so Christmas Cracker Girl plays a game with Faith. So it's like a game of tennis, but Faith has this ribbon tied around her head so she can't see where she's throwing the ball. So then if she wins that somehow, then Nutcracker Girl will tell her what she has to tell her. But then after the first round, the tree finds the Nutcracker Girl and just pulls the woman in half, and Faith just screams and runs away like any normal person. So then Faith rushes back into the party to tell everyone that Ethan Slater has come back as a Christmas tree, and everyone doesn't believe her, so they all leave the party.
Yes, he is dead.
No.
This is all in your head, Faith.
He's back, okay? I heard him.
Girl, how did you hear his exact voice? He sounded completely different to, when he was alive. He literally sounded nothing like he did. That could have literally been anyone with churro arms. That could have been anyone. can't believe I'm saying these words. So everyone leaves the party because they all think Faith is a nutcase when everyone was just dressing up as a nutcracker, and when they left, the tree came out and killed them, like it happens in every movie ever. Anyway, these girls are having an argument over if they should make a run for it or stay and hide in the house. So anyway, this girl ends up making a run for it and then ends up seeing the tree, so she actually just slows down even more. And he uses one of his arms to stab her, and oh my god, did you just see the special effects right there? I'm so sorry, but what did I just look at? They didn't even try. They didn't even try. With that freaking paper thing, why? Okay. Who saw this and thought it was a good idea? Girl. So anyway, this girl called Louise finds a shotgun in Faith's wall. Don't ask. And then the tree then makes its way into the house. And then Faith and Cindy try to hide in a bedroom or whatever. And then eventually Louise actually shoots the tree, but it just goes right through the tree because he's a tree. And then he hangs Louise with his Christmas lights. It's so unconvincing. It's so obvious that she's just standing on a stool to make it look like she's suspending in the air. What is this movie? 10 out of 10 movie.
It went right through me!
Louise must have found my dad's shotgun.
I'm bulletproof too. Come here, bitch! Silent night, holy night. All is quiet.
While the tree is distracted, Cindy and Faith try sneaking through the house and trying to escape, but then the tree pops out of nowhere and very threateningly and intimidatingly tries capturing Cindy with his very intimidating Christmas lights. This is so intimidating and threatening, and then he ends up killing her very threateningly and very intimidatingly. Then she escapes into the woods and tries running away, but then the tree eventually finds her and pins her to a tree with tinsel, and he is very threatening.
My branches. Do I stuff you full of tinsel? Or do I shove candy canes up your nose?
I don't think shoving candy canes up people's noses are very threatening. I don't think they're very painful. Do you even have them on you, Sir Tree? I can't believe I'm literally saying this right now. And then Faith literally God slaps the tree. I don't know how that made him fall over, but it did. And then there's a very ominous glow. Turns out it's a very good tree that's glowing, and it's actually Faith's parents. They're in the tree, both of them, her mom and dad. But we only hear her mom. Maybe the dad just does the actions, and the mom does the talking, I guess. And then Faith slowly escapes from the tinsel tree, and then the clay, and her parents have the fight of the century. Who wrote this? 6-year-old, like, who wrote this? Anyway, they both end up in a little campfire for Faith. How nice of them. But oh my god, is that Faith's friend that died about an hour ago? Oh my god, it is. It's because they're doing the whole, it was just a dream thing. Yeah, none of that happened. None of it. Not a single bit of it happened. She just escaped into the woods for some strange reason. And then they all leave the house without a scar, really, because none of it happened. Remember, it was all in her head. None of it was real. Yeah. But she still thanks her parents anyway. And there's just a really cool scene of a tree, because the entire movie was about a tree, and oh my god, glowing red eyes and churro arms. Does this mean a sequel? I guess we'll never know, because the movie came out 2 years ago. This movie was a piece of poop, like a big piece of poop, but it's better than any of other Reese Waterfield's movies, that's for sure. Anyway, this movie has taken my will to live, so I'm gonna go now.